All right, y'all. I want to share with you guys an excerpt from my book, Gratitude, The Keys to Staying Motivated in Difficult Times. This is my baby right here. I mean, I've never been more proud of a piece of literature than this right here. This is the golden ratio of all ratios. Like this is it, right? This is that it has that it factor. And this is my fifth book that I've published, but of all my babies, this is my favorite, right? I do practice favoritism. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm gonna share with you guys a quick excerpt, and this excerpt is taken from a chapter that is called "How to Break Addictions," dealing with addictions. And again, the name of my book is Gratitude. You can get it on Lulu.com. It will be available next week. This week right now it's only available on Lulu because it's just been published, but it will be in distribution on Amazon as well as Barnes and Nobles in the next 2 weeks, right? But right now it's available at Lulu.com. Gratitude. All right, now this is an excerpt from the chapter of How to Break Addictions. The first step or quality needed to break an addiction is willpower. But what really is an addiction? The dictionary has it as to be enslaved by a habit or practice that is usually destructive. Example, he has an addiction to cocaine. But addiction is far more than just a habit or practice. It's far more sinister and subtle. What addiction is an obsessive and domineering thought. A thought that completely dominates and utterly controls the mind of an individual and hence her actions. Addiction must be tackled by a down top instead of a top down approach. It must be worked back to front instead of front to back, meaning in order to break its chains, it mustn't be viewed as an addiction to alcohol, but rather as obsessed with the ideas about alcohol and obsessed with thoughts about cocaine and so on and so forth. Addiction is not limited to things. It can also take its aim at people as well. A stalker is just a person addicted to another person. A man who can't get over a breakup. A woman fixated on her ex-boyfriend, etc., etc. All are different forms, degrees of dominating thoughts, ideas about another person. So what does the actual breaking of an addiction looks like in real terms? Let's say the addiction is to a bottle of liquor. First thing is to identify the mental triggers, its causes and motivations. If the motivations are co-workers, then avoid going out after work with said co-workers. If the triggers are depression or some kind of sadness, then aggressively and rigorously find what triggers the sad feelings. Solve those feelings. If that doesn't work, find another outlet. I'm going to stop right there. Get the book, folks. It's worth it. Trust me.